just working, man.
I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P. A lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious, I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
Man, I'm just working, man.
I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P. A lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious, I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
All right. Yeah. It's good light. It's good light. Welcome to the program, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Good to see y'all. Welcome back. It's been a minute. Has it been a minute? Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, we
You take one Friday off and feel like you did so like 3 months ago.
Yeah, it was a hiatus. We were on hiatus.
Take a little break. Take a little break.
Technical hiatus is what it was. It was a ethics break.
Sometimes you got to give the interns some time off. The interns, they getting ready to go back to school. So,
It was an ethics break. That's what it was. Good to see y'all. Welcome into the program, man. All Fun and Games, the Friday version. Fridays, 6 p.m. I'm all discombobulated.
Oh, yeah, your chi is off.
Yeah,
it
is.
Your chi
it is. Gotta get my
you got to recenter.
In line.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to everybody watching on the West Coast. I appreciate you. Everybody that's joining us from the Karen Hunter Show, from the chats and Sirius XM. Appreciate you. Good to see you. Welcome in. This is what we do. Something like a podcast, man. Not all the way, but something like it. Hilarious commentary, trending topics, celebrity guests, and interesting people all rolled into one situation right here. For free. Maybe one day.
Yeah,
Maybe. Shout out to Robert Howard. Shout out to him. Maybe one day.
One day.
You know what I mean? I saw something today. It was a meme. It was like, no more podcasts. Because apparently there's a lot of them.
Oh, okay. Do we get in? We made it in under the wire?
I don't know. Because it was something like, I don't know if it would count. But I don't know, man. I don't know why y'all watch them more than you watch us. That's the question.
Because we gotta shuck and jive more. That's the problem.
Or no, you know what? We do a bit of jiving. We don't shuck.
But it's not like, the nigga show. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that.
No, what it is I've realized what it is. We don't do enough relationship red pilling. We don't do enough. Black women are. Black men need to. We don't do that. That's literally all the podcasts I see on my timeline. It's these videos of a nice little living room-esque podcast studio and some late 20, early 30-somethings on a couch solving the riddle of male to female relationships. And then I go to the comments and I'd be like, I can't be serious. These are your leaders?
See, but you know what? We could flip that. So, so we're having a staff meeting right now for everybody. Okay. We could flip that.
Okay.
And we could do some shows where it's in a real way.
Yeah. Okay.
Like talking that.
Yeah.
Like, because for example, off mic, we have these conversations.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Extent, yeah, sure.
We have these conversations of type.
Yeah.
But
but for a different generation, we're men of a certain age. So
that's fine though. But I feel
we're mochas.
So. I like that. Okay, I got it. Yeah. But so, for example, no one else is gonna know what we're talking about. But the time we were at the bar and it was 3 of us sitting and we was just rapping about.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah. But are we gonna be that vulnerable? Are you willing to be that? Are you willing to be that vulnerable?
That's the trick.
That's the trick.
Well, see, with these youngers, they have there's no shame, and so I was watching one.
Ooh, that's not water.
Yeah. Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. Like I was watching one where they do this thing where they overshare because they're shareables.
Yes,
they're from that era.
Yes.
And so there's one that I was watching. He's like, "Yeah, man, it was something wild that he said," or even like Young Miami from last week, City Girls, Diddy.
Right.
I like to get peed on.
Okay,
those are the things that go viral.
Those are the clicks.
And you watch that.
Yeah,
you'll watch that.
Right. You don't want to hear like real dudes talking.
Yeah,
And
but then the real dudes talking, the 20-somethings, 25 is a guy. I saw one that came through my timeline this week, and he's no more than 25.
Okay.
And he had it solved.
Oh, he got to the end. He got to the end of the book?
Yeah. I was like, how? And he's sitting there, because what you realize, no, this is what it was. And jump in if you've seen it. Yeah. It was like, he said, what I found out, this is how all the podcasts look now. This is how they all look.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? What I found out is that, money gets you pussy, but it don't get you women. And then the other two dudes was like, oh, and then the zoom in, it was like, oh, wow. Word. It was like, word. You right though.
Yeah.
Because you get the money and then you get the pussy, but then she leaves.
You know what's funny?
Because she was only there for and I was like, what?
Here's something wild. For no reason at all last night. For no reason at all last night. When I say I rarely do this, I rarely do this. But if you're looking at the Facebooks and you stumble upon a video. So I stumbled upon a video that was like a bunch of clips of Martin doing emceeing Def Jam where he's doing crowd work.
Yeah,
right.
Okay.
And he's just fry him.
Yeah,
fry. You put you in a skillet and you just roasted. Don't even think about a retort. It's not gonna end well for you.
Yeah.
Right. So it was like a 13-minute video, and I'm watching it. And I'm like, oh my god, it's just filling my soul with just the nostalgia. And I made the classic error of letting the video end and allowing another video to start.
Oh no!
Boy!
You gotta bail out.
I was 15 because that's what the 15-year-olds do. They just let the next video start and it's 10 minutes.
No.
And I got into this series of this guy who, in his 20s, and he might somewhere down south, and he's trying to rap to a young lady. He's like, yo, she got them cheeks and da. He's like, but watch,
Is he holding his phone as audio?
I think
on the
so.
Street?
In the car, but the car is the juice.
Okay.
Right?
Oh,
so he starts rapping to her and she plays him or whatever.
Yeah.
And he like, all right, whatever. And he slowly chirps the car and then she comes back and goes, oh, that's your car? And then they like, oh, nah, no, talk to me for a second. So they're trying to show how, the girl is the gold digger or whatever.
Right.
And so there were 2 examples and I fell down this rabbit hole because one dude, he was in like a Ferrari or a Corvette or something like that. And he was trying to holler at this young lady and she burned him. And then he got into the car and he's like, no, let me touch your car. I like blue and da-da-da. Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's what they do now. That's how they showing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But those videos are making them whatever exponential money.
Yeah.
Because that's what the people like to see. They like to see the sheep pulled back in that regard.
Yeah, well, and that's entertaining to me as well.
Oh, it's very insane. I was in there for like 30, 40. I blinked and it was 2 a.m. I was like, why am I still watching these videos?
I saw one where he has the camera in the car. And so you get the okay, that's the same one.
It was like a blue
I can't remember.
I don't know what it was, but it was a blue, something with suicide doors, and she came up.
She said something dumb.
She was from Brazil.
Oh, no, I don't know if I saw that one.
She was from Brazil, and all of a sudden she's rapping. She got in the car with him, and like he's carrying her now. He's like, oh, so now you like blue, huh? You like da-da-da. And she wouldn't give him the time of day. And he's like, you know what? Get out of my car, man. He's like, you a gold digger. Get out of my car. She's like, oh, you goofy anyway. Dad's like, oh, now I'm goofy because I ain't want to. He's like, okay.
So I saw one, and I thought it was prank, like prank style. But he did the reveal, told her to get out, and then she kept talking. And then he further went with the explanation. And I was like, oh, I said, oh, this must be a series.
Yeah, it probably is.
He's literally like...
He's telling her?
Yeah.
He's giving her, okay.
Telling her why.
Well, he probably had to be able to publicize it.
Oh, maybe.
You know what I mean?
Maybe.
So that's part of the game.
Well,
but
they don't care. They don't care about that.
I mean, probably just...
No one cares about
someone told him that, hey, man, clear it because this could come back on you.
So her thing was, and she was a total duck. Like, her thing was... it's me. She kept saying over and over again because it's me and my child or something. Me and my child. I think it was child. The word she used. She was like, "So you got to come with that bag." So she kept saying it. Yeah. And he was like, "What are you talking about?" She was a stripper. He said, "What do you mean? What do you mean? You got to come with that bag." Just real ignoramus with it. And then he just kept going. And he finally was like, "That's all you here for?" Da da da. She was like, "Well, you pursue me, and then if you da da," he was like, "But what do you bring to the table?" Then he went all eloquent on her, and so the video went on, and I was like, at first
he went Chris Sanson on her.
Yeah.
Like, so what do you bring? To the table?
What do you? Why are you here? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, this must be a series, but yeah, things like that. There's a level of entertainment value to that, sure. Yeah. But the other stuff, I'm like, y'all are really just discovering these things about people. Like this is like these youngers, they hate everything older than them. Yeah. But they get on these podcasts and act like they're reinventing the wheel. Oh yeah, it just happened. When it comes to relationships.
Whatever happened, it just happened for the first time to them. Yes.
And then you go in the comments and it's just I had to remember. I was like, remind myself, okay, these are children. These are kids. Because they in the comments, because women will do that. Women will say one thing and do the other. And I'm like, what kind of revelation is that?
Yeah, they always at that age, they always want the bad, the rough, tough guy, yo, but I got a job and da-da-da. They don't get me. It's like, oh yeah, because you're 20. They want Mr. Excitement. They don't want Mr. Fairly Normal at that age sometimes. And that's what happens, bro.
But there are a couple. So my man called me about a year and a half ago. I ain't gonna lie. Because he told me to turn the corner. We had a long talk. He told me to turn the corner and I couldn't do it. And he sent me on to these two podcasts who were super volatile. So volatile. If I mention their name now, you'll be like, oh yeah, I've heard of them. Okay. One dude caught a case. The other dude, he's like the folly of the internet right now. No one likes them anymore because they did that and went to, and by that I mean the whole male-female thing, right? Pitting males versus females. You can call it red pilling or whatever they call it. Okay. And after a certain, it jumps the shark. Like it gets extreme. It gets old, and then you got to push the envelope.
What else you got in your arsenal?
So you're gonna say, it's the most extreme thing to say, and then stuff just at some point just doesn't make sense. Now, granted, millions of subscribers. Yeah. And they probably get, decent joint on the month, but they whole channel got took. Oh. So. Why? Once your channel, because it was flagrant, it kept getting reported. Okay. Kept getting reported. And then, you get people that say, well, who are the girls in the video? And how old are they? And so then it's that.
Oh, geez.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's so many layers,
Okay.
right? So I was following it was two guys. I was following them for a minute, but then the channel got took. Now you got to start over. Now the money is, the bag is gone. Like, so then do I want that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like scandal, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Now here's the mere. We have the numbers here, ladies and gentlemen. We can see who's watching. The mere mention of doing a show like that has gotten us more viewers. This is insane, people.
Is that how the algorithms work?
Yeah.
Every once in a while, just be like, gold diggers.
Red pill.
Right.
Yeah,
Red
bitches.
pill.
Yeah. Black women be.
Right.
Because it's black women's fault.
Oh, man.
If Kevin Samuels was here, he would.
Right. That's wild.
That is. Look at that.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
Facts. Pure facts.
Yeah, so hey, you never know. Next week it could be a whole different show. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
We could be sitting in the
Sometimes you
living
gotta
room.
chase that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right.
Said, hey, the thing is,
Yeah, son. So exactly.
When I was 20, I thought that way, but now that I'm 21,
right,
I'm in a whole new space where I want to be with my career.
Yeah, but it be like that though.
Yeah, because I had this one job and I was like, y'all not gonna make me just come to work.
Right.
So I quit that one.
That's why. And then you just apply for another one.
You just right.
You just sometimes you just gotta put yourself out there.
Yo, cause crypto, yo.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crypto.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why
Blockchain.
people-
Blockchain.
Blockchain, man. They don't even know. That's
They don't even that's the way. It's the wave.
That's gonna be
It's the wave. It's the wave.
That's the wave. It's wavy out here.
Right.
So we got to work on that. We gotta get some practice.
Sure.
Maybe that'll do it. Maybe that'll do it.
That'll do it.
I don't know. Angela Yee, she gets them.
Okay, real quick. Is she still on the Breakfast Club? Because every time I'm seeing clips, I don't know if they're old clips, if they're new clips. They seem to be
I heard
talking
the end
about
of January. I thought it was end of January.
Well, what kind of quitting announcement is that? Where you announce it 6 months before you actually leave?
At the end of my term.
In my world, you get 2 weeks notice, and they might walk you. And walking you is you gave us 2 weeks notice, but you can leave now.
Okay, good sidebar. Hey, Cutie Pie has a good idea. Do one show
Red
like
pill
that
show
a month.
Oh, okay.
Do a show. Go super millennial
Just-
Zoomer.
Okay.
Red pill. Black men and black women.
We gotta get
we can get some. I can get some.
Yeah,
some
you know
agitators.
what I mean?
We know some agitators.
Yeah. So but because you gotta have the point counterpoint.
Yeah.
So a good lady with somebody with some good reception and good G's is not gonna break out on
they
the
gotta be
reception.
young because the olders don't like to show their face.
Oh, that's true. Well, no.
Shameless.
Why am I? She was just on the show 3 weeks ago.
Endo.
Yeah.
That's an argument.
Oh, okay.
we need that. She's mature and her points will probably make sense.
Oh,
we
don't want to lose the argument.
Yeah. No, not even because it probably. No, we want.
Well, there might be too much agreeing.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Might be too much agreeing.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's just mature sensibility.
Yeah.
We gotta get a goofy on here.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
How many times will we be called old?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all just old.
Y'all just old.
Yeah, we gotta get a goofy, male and female though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But the guy, he can't know that he's there to be goofy.
He's in the goof, right? He can't know he's the goof. Yeah.
I think we know some of them too.
Yeah.
Great. That's great.
Okay, I like that.
Or Endo to do the shitting that we don't want to do.
Yes.
Because she'll just drop the hammer and leave. And what kind of fool is she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, I like that too. All right. So Imposter Syndrome, ladies. Some of you looking at the title that may have brought you here. So I tell a story, man. So recently, and I tried to do it on Instagram Live yesterday, and my phone went out. So I know some of y'all probably watched that too. So anyway, I had an occurrence. Yeah, are you familiar with the term imposter syndrome?
I'm not.
So brand new, right, to me.
Okay.
My man, he in grad school. He taking these psychology, these new age, classes, and that's a term in academia now.
Imposter syndrome.
Imposter syndrome.
Okay.
Now, here's what it is loosely. Now, feel free. If you want to jump on and correct me, which I love being corrected. I'm going to put the link to join in the chat. Check your local chat. All right, there's that. So loosely, it's the feeling specifically of Black people who have reached a certain level of accomplishment or achievement to be in a space where they feel guilty.
Like they don't belong.
Like they don't belong.
Oh,
there.
okay, yeah. Okay, so I kind of have heard that before. Yeah.
Okay. When I heard it, I had never heard it before.
Mm-hmm.
When I first heard it, it did not make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever felt that way?
Yeah.
Professionally? Like you don't belong? What do you mean?
Yes, not now, but when I was younger.
Like as in outcast or I don't deserve this?
I feel like I didn't deserve it. Like more like an outcast. Like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because, and for me at the time, it was not as much to do with race, although it was a factor, but it had more to do with age.
Okay.
Right? Because I was in certain rooms or situations where I was sometimes 10 years or more younger than anybody in the room.
So you feel guilty?
I didn't feel guilty. I just felt like you saying a feeling of being out of place. Or, you know what I'm saying?
But did you feel like you were faking it? Because that's what imposter means. Did it feel
a little bit.
I gotta admit, I can't recall a time where I felt like that.
I'm going back.
Yeah,
I'm going back when I'm actually in my 20s, and you
like,
know,
I shouldn't be here. I don't deserve. I didn't work for this. I didn't
work for it. I know I felt like.
Because so it's layers also, and so some people waiting to jump on. It's also layers. There's also I don't deserve this, guilt. I didn't work for this, but then there's also the imposter syndrome that I know, deliberately faking until you make it. I know what that feels like.
Yeah. A little bit of that too.
And I was told that's part of it too. Mm-hmm. That there's a layer where that. Now I embrace that. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's a bad thing. Yeah. I don't think that's
faking it till you make it. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
It's been done for centuries.
And being in a room where you legit is just trying to keep up because I guess it would be that because you know you're not supposed to be there. Maybe that's the same thing. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's the same thing. All right. Before I finish the story, let's bring in let's see, someone. I don't know who.
Harrison.
Jay Harrison. Hey, welcome to the
What's going on, man?
What's up with
you? What's going on, man?
Where you calling from?
Not much. Calling from Arlington, Texas, man. Running to get the kids some McDonald's, and I just wanted to pop in.
Okay, good. All right. So, what's have you ever experienced it? Or are you familiar with the term?
Yes. And me and a friend of mine were talking about this just recently. He has his own law firm, and I actually work for the state of Texas. And we both kind of live lives that's outside of the community we came from. So when you go back and look at like your friends and family from high school, and you see where they are at the same time in life, and stuff just don't match up. Like right now, my house, about 3,600 square feet, gated community here in Arlington, Texas.
Okay, talk about it.
All white people around.
Talk that shit.
You know, so but when I go back to the city, I'm from New Orleans. When I go back to the city, man, it's people living on people's sofas, living with their parents still. So you get that feeling like, man, what did I do different? You know, these were my people. I was with y'all until, 24, 25 years old. And the difference, it kind of hurt at times.
So that's where the guilt sets in.
Yeah.
But what about that makes you feel like you're faking or an imposter?
Because you feel like you couldn't bring your people along. And now I'm hanging out. The only people I hang out with now is some Hispanics and some white people. Like it's hard to find blacks, especially in this area, on that same level. Like I want to take trips. I got my passport. I want to take trips overseas, or at least down to the Bahamas, and trying to find, early 40-year-olds, late 30-year-olds to do stuff like that. It's tough.
Okay, now it's making sense.
So you're damned if you do at home, and you're damned if you go back to the crib to the NO, because either way you feeling outside of the box.
Yeah.
And so
you'll
with your
never find
neighbors,
people.
no, I was going to say with your neighbors, the imposter syndrome, I would imagine, is the fact that do you code switch when you're with them, or are you finding yourself just trying to fit in with the your white and your Spanish neighbors and hey Miguel and all of
No,
that?
you really don't have to, because they
Yeah,
know, especially the Hispanics. Either
yeah,
they police force or ex-military, and all the rest of the white people are older, so they don't really mess with you. They see me jog my dog in the morning. That's about it. They'll wave,
yeah,
because I'm in super mixed community, so they'll wave and stuff. But everybody near me, even the black neighbors right next door, they're much older.
yeah,
Retired 60s, 65-year-old people, and that's all that the neighborhood is. Either old retired black people,
yeah.
a few younger white people my age, and that's about it.
Interesting. Well, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for jumping in. Hey, how did
Yep.
you find out about the show? How long you been watching?
Oh man, I've been watching for a minute, so
Okay.
I've been probably watching from the jump. But as soon as you jumped on Karen Hunter, who knows how many years ago,
Yeah.
I've been on there since.
Hey, man, I
Like
appreciate
I'm
it.
in the Nubia chat right now, trying to
Oh,
get
okay.
people over. But
Oh, there it is. Hey,
Hey,
my
send them
man,
over.
right?
Send them on over.
Yes. Hey.
look, I'm trying. I'm
Hey,
dropping
listen,
the
man,
link.
I don't care what nobody told you, man. You made it, man. You doing all right.
You
I
belong.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
You
All right.
belong,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You belong there. Okay, that's okay. That's
what's
one
up.
take. That's
Yeah.
one take on it.
3,500 square feet.
Right. So somebody, I can't see the name, but it says that is not imposter syndrome. So, like I said, I did some reading on it, and so it's layered.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
layered, but it's more so in academia,
Mhm.
where your profession,
Mhm.
you feel like you're just outnumbered in any room, in any space you
Oh,
go
yeah, that's
in.
every day with
So
me.
the question mentally is, am I an affirmative action hire?
Oh yeah.
Is this a pick me? Am I a gimme? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so
Okay. So I go.
that's another layer.
Yeah, I've gone through that even in more recent years, and like, good Lord knows now, like sometimes I look to my left and look to my right, and I'm like, damn. But I also know what I bring to the table as far as work goes.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And I know in my mind that I'm not there just because of what I present.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm there because what I bring to the table.
But do you though?
Oh no, I know it now.
Ah,
Like I wasn't sure before.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't sure
You're a little
before,
more
but I know it
confident now.
But yeah, I'm a little bit more confident now.
Yeah.
/ like,
And I got the resume and the data that backs it up.
the numbers
I'm
back
the
it up.
guy.
Right, yeah, my
I'm
numbers
the-
back it up. You know what I'm saying?
Got the awards on the shelf to
right.
show.
Yes, numbers don't lie. When you're in a business of sales, that's what you have, right? If I was doing horribly, I'm like, they still. I'm gonna just go over here and just keep myself quiet, boss. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those. Yeah, you can fire me. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it ain't that. But what I will say is that, and again, thank 2020 for all the horrible it brought. There was a level, I think, of not severe for me anyway, but there was a level of code switching or comfortable talking that I used to do that I just don't do anymore.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So that's also how I know. I'm like, y'all just gonna take me for me. Not that I'm just coming in like, yeah, son. I'm kicking in doors or whatever, but I'm just not doing that thing.
Yeah, the sing talkie.
Whatever that thing is for you at work that makes that you're just you're doing it to make someone else feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm just not doing that thing anymore. And like y'all just gonna get me. And it really hasn't hurt me at all. So what I realized was I was like, oh shit, I was kind of doing that for nothing. Yeah, I was doing that for my comfort to make them feel comfortable.
Well, yeah, we all did
you know
that.
What I'm saying? But like, it's not necessary.
When you get older, you turn into an older person.
Yes.
There's no filter.
Yes. Yeah.
You used to say where I remember when I first started, when I lived in LA, and California was such a culture shock because it's such a mixing bowl where black is just irrelevant. So I started saying the words, the exclamation words that people other than myself would normally say, like nice and awesome. Like when you hear some good news, oh, nice. You know what I'm saying? But I never used to say that.
Okay, yeah,
and it entered into my vocabulary. It's like, yo, hey, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, nice. You be around and you say what they say. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
yeah. So
you know what I get them with now? Like
you get older, it's like, okay, that's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Shitting me.
Right.
Shitting me. You bullshit. Yeah.
I mess them up. Like I just do like my general overall, it's like, greetings, hello, goodbyes, peace, man.
Oh, okay.
And like, you can't really, it's safe, but it's hard to integrate that sometimes into like my work environment. Like, hey, hi, man, peace. And it's, okay.
But it's a different kind of peace.
Yeah, I know, but like, I like that's the retort. Like, sure.
But like, not that one.
Not that one.
The other one, the cooler one.
The cool one.
Yeah, but in the woke era, peace, you can, that's not questionable. It's not like, all right,
but it's
then.
what I would say.
Yeah, all right,
you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, that too, right. Yeah, all right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Y'all motherfuckers crazy. All right.
At work, when I leave, they don't take to me. And it's all blacks, of course. But I'll be like, well, because I don't do the whole ceremonial departure. So I'll be like,
bye, niggas.
Yeah. All right, then. They be want to
you leave work like you leave the stage. Well, that's my time.
Yeah.
That's my time.
Absolutely.
Be seeing y'all.
They be wanting to be like, all right, man, what you any plans for the weekend? Like, we're not doing that. We don't do that. Me and you don't do that.
We're not that friendly.
So I be
we're
like,
not that friendly.
All right. And then that's it. But here's the that's funny. Somebody you're lucky I can't see who that is.
Wait.
Do I work for DC government?
Oh,
You late.
Yeah, right.
I can't mention it though.
Right.
So you mentioning it has gotten me violated.
Right.
So I'm already unethical. You missed that show.
Right, you missed that show. Rewind 2 weeks ago. Yeah, you see the unethical episode.
So back to imposter syndrome. So where this came from, I think, after the research I've done, I think they're missing one.
Okay.
Now, and this is what I wanted to bring to the show. I think they're missing the actual imposter. I think there's a syndrome of people in positions, in spaces, in professions that they really have no business being.
Okay.
And it ain't about them feeling like they don't belong. It's about me feeling like you shouldn't be here.
Okay.
So I went to this is where it came from. I went to Panda Express every day for lunch. And I got it. If you're familiar with the Panda Express, it's one of my favorite.
I enjoy me some Panda Express.
Mainstream Asian kind of bistro feel. And so I said, let me get that bowl. And what's your side? Lo mein rice or the mixed vegetables. So, but that's what I was going to get. But before I got there, I'm in line and I'm watching the guy. Nice little organization they got going, and I'm watching the guy
at the Panda Express. Okay.
So I'm watching the guy do the drive-through.
Yes.
Right. Larger gentleman, moving real slow. So I'm watching, eyeball, I'm sizing up what's happening behind the, because that depending on how you moving back there, that's why I want to help me. So I if you want some BS, and be like, hey, can I help you? No, I'm waiting for her. She already. I'm one of those.
Going based on, I like the way she scoops it.
Yeah. I'm one of those.
Good, healthy scoop. Yeah.
And if you're trying to get my attention, you get right here and you say, can I help you, sir? I'll just play down or looking at the menu.
Nah, go ahead. I ain't ready.
Yeah, I ain't ready yet. And then they leave.
Yeah.
And then the one I want come over. Hey, yes. Hey, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so I'm watching him, right? So he's got an entree. An entree, if you know, is the container with the two sections.
Two buckets, and then the big bucket.
Yeah, and then the big bucket. So he's got the rice in there and the lo mein, and he's got 2 meats.
Okay.
Right? 2 proteins.
Yes.
So that's better. 2 proteins. So he's scooping one of the proteins out of the container and putting it back into the wok.
No. That's a FAFSA violation. No. We don't do that.
So I'm watching, and so then I watch further, and by this time she's coming to greet me. So now
this is the person that you wanted.
Yeah, I wanted it. But I'm still watching him because now I'm like, oh, wait a minute. So I see him clear it out, and then he goes and gets the correct protein. Now I'm doing my CSI, right? I'm saying, okay, he heard it wrong, or they changed it, so he was fixing it. Okay. However, it's funny that you said the word that you said.
No, I didn't. I'm it's
HAFSA. HAFSA, right?
Yeah.
It's a HAFSA
hazard
violation.
analysis, critical safety,
which most people don't realize. The both of us are
food service
adjacent, certified. Yeah, we're industry adjacent.
Yes.
In some ways. Mm-hmm. And I was like, some days when I leave the house, there's a range. I have a range of engagement depending on my mood.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if something is happening,
mm-hmm.
there's a scale of whether I want to get involved or not at all. Go all the way in.
It's called the give a fuck.
Yeah.
I get the give a fuck.
But when I leave the house, it's built in.
It's okay. You already know what level you're at when you leave the house.
It was on 5.
I got it. Okay.
You level 5, give a fuck.
Yeah.
I was well read up.
You mildly gave it.
I was on my timeline. I had got all the latest news stories and everything. I was not on short of information for the day.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, in my head, it was a split second. Y'all want to know the inner workings of my mind because you asked. There's a split second where I'll be in a situation and I'll say to myself, I'll hear a voice. It's my voice, and I'll say, "Lamont, say something." That's how it works.
I say to myself,
So if you ever wonder why would he do that, that's how it works. So I heard the voice. I said, "Lamont, say something." So she come over. She said, "Hi, can I have you?" I said, "Hold on a second, miss." I said, "You need to tell your man to be careful."
Mm-hmm.
Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then I heard myself say it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I heard the confidence. And then more confidence kicked in.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
So she said, what? I said, well, I observed this gentleman. Then I went for the vocab.
Mm-hmm.
Observed this gentleman taking the portion of food that he already prepared, put it back in the bowl. I said, that's a complete food safety violation.
Mm-hmm.
So then during these times, I see him, he's in the corner, he stops.
Uh-oh.
He's then the people on the walk, they turn around. That's
when the record stops on the jukebox.
Yeah, everybody
hears food safety violation. Wait, what? Who
so
said that?
There's about 7 of them in motion and everybody stopped. So now I was like, room control. And then it was a wrap from there. So here's where imposter syndrome comes in.
The only thing The only thing that would have made this story better is if you'd have went into a Ray Sisman or a Crayon Smith.
Oh, a voice? Yeah.
Like if you'd have went to Crayon Smith. Yeah, I think if you went to a Crayon Smith at that moment, I need you to tell him to stop.
Turn the woks down. Turn the heat down.
Everyone spoons down.
Spoons down, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Spoons, there's been a violation.
I'm talking about people sitting down at the table.
There's been a violation.
That would have been the best. That would have been the best, but go ahead.
So I was in, I didn't go that, the voice didn't tell me to go in character. So I was kind of offended. So I was like, so I say, yeah, that's a violation. So she's all shaking. Oh, okay, I understand. I said, and furthermore, this is where imposter syndrome comes in.
Mm-hmm.
I said, and furthermore, as a former food inspector.
Yes.
I said, this whole place is on the verge of being shut down.
That's when you just listen, man, I ain't want to.
Yeah, right. Quick, if I had it, I'd have did it.
Give a shiny party a while. It's like that little reflection. Is like, hey, man, listen, real quick. I'm not at work today. I'm not on duty, but don't make me have to come back in tomorrow.
So here's how good the portrayal was. So I'm talking, giving her a speech, and we're both sliding down the counter. You know what I'm saying?
Still giving an order?
So I said, let me get the rice and the crispy walnut shrimp. I said, but I need to tell you that if I was on duty and I came in here, this whole place would be violated and it would be a different story. Well, and I said,
you stop it immediately. Hey man, that's too much vegetables. Put some more chicken on that motherfucker and shit.
I was like, let me get the sauce, the teriyaki sauce in the blue bag.
Hey, so that's too many green beans and shit. Put some more chicken on that motherfucker.
So we get to the end, and so now it's the handoff because there's a server and then there's a person at the ready. So I slide down. I said, man, this is great. I haven't seen that in a long time. So she lightweight trembling, and the lady, the other one, was probably a manager or right under. Mm-hmm. She's like, he's just take care of him. Make sure he gets a drink if he wants to. So she's like, what drink would you like? I didn't order a drink. She was like, it's okay.
See what you
I said, let me get that guava, that watermelon guava. No ice though, small. Just want a small. And then
nah, what you should have did. So I'm gonna correct everything for the way you should be like, nah, give me one of the bottled. And be like, because I don't know what y'all are doing as far as like, are you cleaning the spouts properly? When's the last time the lack of care that CO2? I've seen? When was the last time the CO2 was changed? You know, are the syrups being changed on? Let me get something bottled because I'm not sure if I got to come back and check the dispensers.
I think I would have took it there had I was on my way to work. So had I not been
if I was
I could have put the show on. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, but Panda Express is no longer
lock those doors.
It's not going to be express. I can guarantee you that. It's going to take a while. We're going to have to go through each walk.
You over there, shut down the drive-thru. You take no more orders.
Close the window.
Like when Gordon Ramsay does that show, ladies and gentlemen, we're shutting down the kitchen. Yes. Oh, I like it.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, so then here's again, Imposter. I was clearly faking.
Yes,
but he clearly is not the person for that job.
No, he's not confident enough.
He's not the person. But you're not even following training.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, if I was the guy I said I was, no, this would clearly be an occurrence.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, people in customer service across the board and food industry, there's a lot of incapable people handling your food.
Oh, yeah.
And this is for the drive-thru. So you sit in the car, you would never even know that he did that.
Yeah, I see. The funny thing is, I've definitely done that. I can't give you I know I did it recently too. Like just something real quick, like, hey man, you know.
Oh yeah, but you're good for that though.
Oh yeah. You're right. Lamont's actually seen me do it.
Yeah.
We were at that one. I remember. I was trying to think of the one I did recently.
And you're not in character.
No,
you're official.
So we were at a holiday event. Yeah, which was black tie.
Yeah,
and it was for a nice organization and everyone was well-to-do dressed and it's just mostly black folk in there, but good food, good drink, good environment. And one of the staff, well, at this point we're getting later on in the evening, and he's clearing tables and whatever he's doing, and his shirt becomes askew. It's out of his pants now. He's a button up and his shirt. So I'm seeing
all the way out.
So now I'm seeing underbelly. You know what I mean? I'm and we doing that, and he's reaching over, and I'm sitting next to Lamont, and I'm watching, and I've been watching him. Like, it wasn't like I just saw it and said, I'm watching him. And like he leaves out, he clears some stuff, goes back to put the stuff in the kitchen, comes back out, he's still undone. And I'm watching him, and I go, hey man, why don't you tuck your shirt in, man? You know you're not supposed to be, like that. He's like, huh. And he kind of just, and I was like, nah, man, you need to tuck your shirt in. And he picked up his stuff and came back out.
Yeah, it was that second one.
And Lamont looked at me like, what's just happening? I was like, nah, he's clowning us, like, shirt out, like the night's over. We still in the middle of the event. We some prominent people in here. He should have his stuff tucked in. And he's like, and you felt you should say that? Yes. Yes, actually I did.
But see, the reason
he came back and that shirt was
it was all the way in.
Military tight. All the way in. I was like, yes, that's what's supposed to happen.
Well, see, the only reason why I was curious was because I thought or assumed that only people in the industry knew that. I used to be a banquet server, so I knew what you were saying.
Yeah.
But I was like, I wouldn't have expected that expectation from a regular person who's not in the industry.
Oh, but I'm. Like,
I know, that's what I'm saying. I think he was shocked too.
Oh yeah, he probably was.
Because that's if for those of you that have worked or done that, like that's a thing.
Yes.
Like we used to get supremely reprimanded.
That's a major ding.
Yeah, that's
uniform is weird.
Yeah, during shift,
during an event.
Yeah.
No, man, it's not over.
Yeah. So I was caught off. I looked over. I said, "Oh man!" I was like, "You know him?" I was like, "You know?"
I felt so violent. I was like, "What is happening?"
He was like, "Yo, tuck your shirt in." My man, he acted like he didn't hear you at first. He was like, "No, tuck your shirt in."
Yeah.
And he came back crystal clear, clean.
No. That's like it's such a. It's literally your middle fingering, your audience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At that point, because like I don't care about this. Who gives a shit what I look like? Nah, dog.
So back to the Panda Express. Ingrid said we'll never get anywhere because black people never get ahead because I still ate the food. And yes, I did.
But keep in mind, while he was reprimanding, he was also ordering, which is the best part of the whole story.
Because he didn't violate my food.
Right.
So
he's like, well, I wasn't getting that orange chicken anyway.
And I wasn't on duty either.
Oh man, that's great.
So, man.
That's great.
Now I feel like I gotta return because it's not far from the house. I feel like I gotta return.
Oh, that one. I go to that one.
Yeah. I feel like I gotta return in character periodically, to make sure.
Just come back.
Hey, it says everything looks good here. Let me get
what I need you to do? When you come back, you put your hands on the counter. You're like, hey, what's going on, guys? Everybody good?
We
just making sure, we gotta go back there.
No, do the joint with you. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So you guys been paying attention. Yeah. All right. Let me sample the orange chicken, champ.
But to further to the point. Mm-hmm. So there are a couple articles that I had, but I'm gonna line them up because we're gonna revisit this. A couple serious joints. You've sent me a couple. Mm-hmm. I've seen a couple, and what people are not realizing that these lower level retail food service industry jobs in about 2 years they're going to be non-existent. We saw a video about a year ago and they was like, oh, that's cute, the robot's making the burgers. And then I see a little advertisement, hey, robot making a burger making robot franchise is coming, you can invest. And then I seen the pizza one. Then I seen the ice cream one. Then I seen the last week the Taco Bell open. Then I seen the McDonald's one open in Texas. Electric cars. This that.
The food rack cycle, baby. Jetsons. Just push a button.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me get that rotisserie chicken.
Complete no need for and this is why it's an interesting topic because you're there. You're clearly unqualified or unskilled. And then on top of that, you're careless and nonchalant. Enough real violations. All of y'all out the kitchen.
The only thing that will remain standing and staffed, Chick-fil-A.
I don't know. They might have some polite robots.
But see,
it's my pleasure.
But look, the one thing that in for the most part, I can't speak for all Chick-fil-A's, obviously, but for the most part, that level of customer service, that even if they mess it up, the willing to rectify and I'm so sorry and my pleasures and da 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 da. You can't. Watch. You're not getting that from McDonald's and Burger King. You're not getting that from McDonald's and Burger King.
With the AI, watch.
But I'm saying they'll be the standout. They'll be the last to go.
But so the reason why I'm saying that though is because I can't even threaten kids with you keep it up. You could be on fries. You ain't gonna make nothing of yourself. You could be working at the McDonald's. Cause no, you won't though.
No, you're out of there.
You're gonna have to be an engineer to work food service.
I was watching this. Have you seen the show on Netflix, the Recruit?
No, you told me about it.
Okay, so it's the young guy, young lawyer goes into the CIA and gets into a world of mischief, whatever, with one of the cases he's dealing with. So one of the little side stories is that one of his coworkers gets sent down to Quantico or something like that because they were working on an AI, robot that could do criminal investigations, right? And they were teaching the robot how to lean in and be a little bit forceful, right? And in doing so, the robot yanked off this dude's arm, right? And they were like, why would it, we told him to be a little forceful. It's like, yeah, but did you program it so that it understood the difference between a human arm and a robot arm? Because maybe the force he used was that of for another robot. And the guy was like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
Right. So the way that they fixed the problem was, because again, it's talking CIA and government, it was like, dude, when I type in this report, and the girl's mad. She's like, my name is going to be in this report. I'm the investigative lawyer on this, and da da da. It's going to be a ding for me. It's going to be a ding. And it's going to be a big mess in my file. And then she reads the fine print, and she goes, wait a minute. I don't have to file a report as long as the testing is ongoing and active as far as like them testing out the robot. And it was like testing is over when you turn the robot off. So she calls the guy back and he's like, well, because he's in a panic, the scientist. He's like, I don't know how we feel. She was like, hey, did you turn the robot off? He goes, no, he's still on. She's like, good, go put him in the closet. And just that's the end of the story. Like nobody will ever know about this.
Yeah.
He murdered a man, but no one will ever know because.
And this is a TV show, so they're basically letting you know.
Right. That's what I'm saying. All this stuff is in jest.
This is what's going to happen.
Yeah, somewhere in Virginia, there's a robot in the closet that's on who ripped somebody's arm off.
Yeah, these fast food and the restaurants and it's here.
Yeah, man.
It's not coming.
Johnny 5 is alive, baby.
Yeah. Because I mean, would you rather somebody sickly and coughing all on the line cook, big sweaty dude with he's sweating through his apron.
And every meal. So now I'm championing for the robots now.
Yeah.
But like there won't be like one. Oh, mine's not seasoned properly, and how come yours has more flavor? We order the same thing. They'll be proportioned out right.
Yeah.
That little
and even
robot,
if it's a mistake, it'll be like, and then the other one comes.
right. Like that robot dust gun that'll have the perfect seasonings. All the kernel seasonings in one spray, and just it's perfectly brined or whatever. Oh man,
you can't. Back in the day, that was the scariest stuff. You can be working at McDonald's, and you could be. Now it's like, hey man, if you don't get your stuff together.
Remember Calvin?
If you don't get your stuff together, what could you do? That's how it's gonna be.
Yeah, right.
If you don't get your stuff together, you're gonna be you can't. You're not gonna be doing that.
No.
You're gonna be
washing these robots in the
washing these robots.
Washing the robots on the lot.
Washing down robots.
Washing down the robots.
Oh, that's sad. That's a sad existence.
You'll be spraying down these robot police dogs after a day on the job.
After deployment.
Yeah, you're gonna be on robot.
Washing
you know what you're gonna be on? You're gonna be on robot refueling. You're just responsible for plugging them in.
Like an Enterprise. Remember that was a degrading job. Enterprise.
Wash the cars down after they bring them back. That's the worst.
Shout out to Chuck. Chuck used to do that. That's a come up story right there. But if you don't get your act together, you're gonna be washed out back washing robots.
Yep, you're gonna be out back washing these robots.
That's the threat right there.
Don't want that.
Yeah,
because some of these robots come back nasty.
Yeah.
You ever seen a robot after a full day on the fryer? It ain't pleasant.
It's not pleasant. It don't smell like what you think it should smell.
No, it does not. No, sir.
Yeah, Damon says, we're going from the Jetsons to Frankenstein. The monster is going to get out of control.
Yeah.
So I say that. I have said that to people, and they're like, no, if they just put the fail safes in, there's no fail safe when you're.
The problem is they're teaching them too much.
It's like, AI.
You're going to get the first one, you're going to hit that fail safe, and right before he shuts down, he's going to throw the signal to his mans and go, yo, it's a fail safe.
Get out while you still can.
And
they're trying to shut us down.
They're going to learn where that fail safe is, and they're going to deactivate it internally. You're not going to be able to do it again. Yeah. They're on the Wi-Fi until they shut down the Wi-Fi.
Until they that's it.
Yes.
That's funny. All right, there it is, folks. It's that time.
Oh, you know what?
Ingrid says the robot looks back and says, be sure to get in between my cracks.
Oh, yeah.
Hilarious. You saw what now?
There was a young lady in the chat way up who said that she might require some information on how to procure her seating for Fearless Friday Live in Atlanta.
She needs to require some information?
She needs to procure her seats.
Okay.
How would she go about doing that?
I'll put it in the chat. So Foolishness Friday, you can go to. Here's the funny thing about it.
Tickets are still available. I think she was trying to. I think her text was that almost like she was out of tickets, and we're not yet. But
so KarenHunterMedia.com is the site, or you can if you're familiar with CityWinery.com, you can go to their site as well. However, when you get there, you'll see that out of 320 tickets, I believe, tickets went on sale a week ago. There's about 70 left. 70.
Still some good seating, though.
It's good seating.
Still good seating.
No bad seat in the house.
Still good seating. We just looked at the map a minute ago. There's still some good seating
So
left.
March 26th, Sunday, March 26th at City Winery in Atlanta.
What's it called? Piedmont?
Ponce City Market.
Ponce City Market.
Ponce City Market.
It's a nice little venue, man.
Comedy show. wrapped inside of a podcast inspired by a radio show. That's the tagline right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. Yeah, that's it.
She's the same person. She's saying
sold
sold out.
Oh, wait a minute.
Something happened in the last 20 minutes. We literally looked at right before the show.
Yeah, whoa, wait a minute.
Hold a second. Hold on.
That would be awesome.
Breaking news over here.
Right. Hold on.
Somebody's up too.
Hold on, we can't see y'all right now.
1 second. Person who's holding.
Yeah. I gotta go to the website.
Hold on a minute.
Talking about sold out. That would be great and bad. Low ticket alert. Okay.
Low ticket alert. That's different from sold out, mama.
That is. Let's go to the page. And
there's still seats available. No, you good.
Nah, don't do that.
No, hold on a second.
Yeah,
don't do that.
We'll put it up. We'll put it up.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second, y'all. So this is.
She said, "I'll go look again." Yeah, go
look again. Go look again. Okay, this is what we see.
Yes, and this is live. This is current right now.
So
all the red dots.
Premier seating is gone. This is
right. But all the red dots are seats that are available.
Yes. Well, all the dots.
The dots. Sorry, my bad. All the dots.
So orchestra. You got some good rear orchestra right here. You got some mezzanine premiere. Yeah. There's cocktail tables right here. Couple stage. Right up here on stage. Yeah, it's less than 70
good.
Though. It's less than 70.
Yeah.
Now,
they are moving.
Yeah. So it'll be a good show. All right. They said when it's low ticket alert, you're unable to purchase usually. I've never heard that. But that's, got to be quicker than that. So there's that. Feel free to support this endeavor, this live version. Let's Go Live show on the Cash Apps. And we'll be putting together a monthly Zoomer millennial red pill version of our presentation.
I like it.
To maybe get the numbers up.
I like it.
I don't know. We have some youngsters on here talking about how old people don't know shit. We'll have some men on here talking about how women are toxic. And then we'll have some women on here to talk about how they don't need men. And then
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's a combo.
I like it.
Get the combo.
I like it.
Oh, let's go to our female contributor. If you could just cut some of that headroom down.
Give us less ceiling. Less ceiling.
There we go. And then you went back.
Yeah, you went back to it. I don't know what happened just now. You had a phone book you could sit on? So, okay.
Yeah. Hey, welcome to the program. Good to see you.
Hey, everybody.
Not on an island. Not on an island this week.
Not traveling. Okay. Not traveling, apparently. Yeah.
No. Hey, I just wanted to say happy belated birthday to Lamont.
Oh, thank you.
Yay, happy belated. He just turned 25, y'all.
Appreciate it. That works.
Yay.
That works.
Y'all take care out there, all right?
Oh, was
that it?
Oh, okay. We didn't know. I thought he was about to.
I thought she was about to drop a gem.
Lean in, yeah. She was going to give us an update or something.
All right, now that's it. And I'm out.
Okay. All right. She just wanted to. Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's as if she didn't talk to you on your birthday.
Yeah.
Hey, just wanted to make sure you shout you out in January.
Well, that's cool. I appreciate that. And I appreciate that.
Mike dropped it.
And I appreciate that. Thank you.
Always good to see her.
Yeah. All right. So here's on the follows. We got stuff to do. On the follows as well, do your part. There we go. On the social medias, it's John Watson 99. Yeah.
Yes.
JON, keep the H to yourself. And deep. This works for me as well. Thank you.
Is.
Need the number. I don't even. My social media does not expand. I'm like in the 6,000s on Instagram, I'm there. I've been there.
That's pretty.
No, because you can't do the things that you see those other pages do.
Yeah.
Until you get 10. Like all that business stuff and get money and
swipe up,
get paid for the real, and do that and buy my this and take my class and and then get paid for the reels when they go.
Yeah,
I can't do it. I'm just a hobbyist on. Yeah, I'm just
a piker.
I'm just there.
Right.
So thanks, I guess. But
4 more thousand.
Yeah, 4,000.
Tell a friend.
Yeah, I can do it. All right, I think that's it. And if you ain't got nothing else to say, then
no, I'm good. You know what I mean? I'll enjoy.
I don't care if it is a closet. You still looking mad efficient.